Hello. So I wanted to finish the read aloud, O Anani, because I didn't want to have it go into the next week, and there's just so little left, so I figured I would finish it. All right. So most of us picked up where she had told her family that she passed the first test, but her sister said that it was so embarrassing. Memorizing the sway and song of story took patience and practice. O'Anani did not stop until Hawaii's history was part of her, in dreams by night and thoughts by day. Hands dragging across her face, arms reaching for the sky, as O'Anani called for the sun, the moon, the stars, she held her place, strong, sure, and steady. Finally, it was time to choose a leader. O'Anani's stomach twisted in nervous knots. One Kane, another, and then another stepped forward. O'Anani studied them. Who was nervous or worried? Who stood tall? Who slouched? Who stayed focused? And who squirmed? Then it was her turn. Faces swam in front of O'Anani as she called for attention. Oh, Io! She paused. Would they follow her? No time to think. Words pushed against her lips and the chant tumbled out. Ai ka mumu keke! Sweeping her warriors into a tidal wave of voices until O'Anani called the end. Silence hung in the air. When O'Anani saw complete awe and true acceptance, she held her place. They said the chant back, strong, sure, and steady. She had become their leader. Later, Kumahina beckoned her over. Her teacher spoke with respect and honesty. She said some might not appreciate a wahine leading their sons up on stage. They might create a fuss. O'Anani knew she could not quit now. She had earned this position. She thought of her sister and looked up at Kumuhina. If someone wants to leave, she said, that is their problem. That evening, O'Anani could not wait to tell her family she had been chosen as a leader of the Kane Hula troop. Her parents and brothers were proud, but Kana wasn't. Why do you always have to reject wahine things? Kana said. Just because I feel more Kane boy does not mean I'm not wahine girl. I'm in the middle. Why can't you just let me be? Before Kane could speak, O'Anani left the table. That's a different pattern, right? Usually it's Kane who cuts her off. At last the day of the show arrived. People lined up, tickets in hand. Chatter overflowed the hall. Lights dimmed. O'Anani wanted to feel strong, sure, and steady, but she was nervous. What if she wasn't Kane enough? If people protested, what would she do? From behind the curtain, a voice boomed. The next day, the island shook violently. Tutupele erupted from the depths. Oli! O'Anani shouted back on cue. Ready or not, it was time. And to the beat of drums, the thud of heels, the clack of sticks, she toe-heel stomped across the stage like a true leader. O'Anani faced the crowd. Her skin prickled. She felt their curiosity stir the darkness, but she held her place, strong, sure, and steady. Ai, ka, mumu keke! Her voice thundered. The crowd gasped with appreciation and roared approval. One person stood. Oh, Nani caught her breath. And that one person was Kana. Oh, Onani had found her place, not as a wahine, not as a kane, but as a hula warrior. All right, so hope you enjoyed that story, and I want you to think about the themes of that story. I think there's pretty clearly one or two themes the author wants you to think about, or messages, and we'll remember to get those up on the board. And when you're reading today, whether you took your books home or you're doing Epic, please set the timer for 20 minutes, settle down, read, and then please record what you read in the comment section. So just hit comment, write the name, a little something about what you read, but please, please, please set a timer and do 20 minutes, okay? All right, I hope you have had a nice Friday. Adios.